Hey peeps, my name is Naisha and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you my review on Plus One. Plus One is a story on choices, story you play. The first summary is this. You recruit a sexy stranger to be your wedding date, but pretending to be together is more complicated than you thought. Now, there will be spoilers, so if you want to play this yourself, you can. So, you have been warned, there will be spoilers. Now, let's begin. So, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I would like this story as much as I did, mainly because I I'm not really a fan of the whole like fake relationship type of story unless it's done in a cutesy type of way and things like that. And then also not only that, but it's like from all like the fake stories that I've seen, like the main two like love interests, they never really like each other like that. Like I said, the only good fake relationship that I actually enjoy was To All the Boys That I Love and stuff like that. But this one I actually thought was interesting. You play Gina, that's the name I gave her. But yeah, you play Gina. Also, um you could change your character whether you want your character to be male or female. You can also have different types of pronouns and things like that. Um and you can also change your love interest just in case if we have some new people who are watching and probably haven't played choices. But if you have played choices, you know that like most books you could change, you know, how your love interests look and also how your character looks. So anywho, back to what I was saying, Gina, she's going to her best friend's wedding and she's talking to this stranger who happens to be named DJ. That's all she knows about the stranger. And basically she tells the stranger, um, she tells the stranger, she basically tells the stranger like about like her best friend and how her best friend and um you know what, it's sad because I forgot the best friend name. I forgot the best friend. Matter of fact, I also forgot like because the best friend is marrying the I think the best friend name is Maria. I'm gonna call her Maria just because I forgot her name. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, I think the best friend name is Maria. I know the ex who is marrying the best friend name is Shane, and of course, when DJ hears that, Shane is like Gina's ex boyfriend, and he also happens to be marrying her best friend. Um, DJ's he has this judgmental look, but Gina basically tells him like the main reason why she already said that she and Shane wasn't going to work out. She never says why and stuff like that. She never says why, but she just said they was never going to work out, and she felt like her best friend was more perfect for Shane than she was. So she hooked them up. And that's how it was there. However, she was supposed to have a boyfriend come with her, well, a date come with her to the wedding. However, she broke up with the guy right then and there. And it seems like our main character is kind of like, she doesn't like to commit to relationship. She's kind of like a go with the flow type of person. And DJ feels the same way. And again, it seems like they instantly connect. And of course, Gina, she's worried that her best friend and Shane are going to worry about her if she doesn't bring a date. So she comes up with this idea of not Shane, but DJ being her date to the wedding. He was like, he doesn't know, but she convinces him and stuff. And so while they're there, because like when they finally land, I want to say where they land to. Lord have mercy. Greece. Okay, I about to say, dang, I forgot where they land to. Yeah, Greece. They land in Greece, and um, you know, Gina sees her best friend. I forgot her name. Like, I don't know if it's Lily. Is it Lily? It's either Lily or Maria. I don't know. I'm thinking it's Maria. Again, I'm thinking it's Maria and stuff. I'm just gonna go with Maria. But anyway, so again, she gets there, and come to find out, DJ is the half brother that Shane had told Marie and also Gina about. Basically, he doesn't get along with half brother. He says his half brother is evil. Basically, he paints his half brother to be a bad guy, and his half brother is named Darren, and Gina didn't realize that DJ was Darren and stuff like that, because he never said like his name was Darren. So of course she's freaking out because she basically said that they were they were a couple, and said like, his name is DJ, and of course like DJ tells Shane who his girlfriend is. And of course, Shane does not like this. He finds this to be very unacceptable, mainly because he cares about Gina as a friend. However, and I think that's the one thing I didn't like about Shane. My thing is, okay, I get it. Like, if you like, if a person's a bad person, I can understand you want to protect your loved ones from that said person. However, Darren wasn't even a bad person, like, at all. To be honest, Darren was misunderstood. Well, yeah, he was misunderstood. Not to mention, because, like, and again, like I said, I actually enjoy Plus One because not only do we get to know more about our character and why she thinks how she thinks. I'm not gonna. And there's like, I'm sorry, but there's so many things about this book, like this story, that had me on like a roller coaster. Like, I had so many emotions. Like, I was like, I had sympathy for Gina, sympathy for Darren. I was like angry for. I'm trying to figure out. I really am trying to figure out what her name is, because I'm calling her Marie, but I don't think her name was Marie. I don't want to say Marie and stuff. But yeah, I was hoping I find the okay. Also, the guy name is not Shane, it's Shannon, and Gina's friend name is Lucia. Okay. But yeah, sorry that I call her Maria. And sorry that I call him Shane. But yeah, his name is Shannon. But yeah, Shannon, he pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna try to break it down, and sorry if I'm all over the place, but like, this book had me just It had me in a chokehold because I was reading from beginning to end, well, playing it from beginning to end. And let me tell you, Shannon really pissed me off because, like, I can understand Shannon being, um, being overprotective of a friend because he thinks of Gina as a good friend of his. Like, even though Gina is Lucia's best friend, like, Shannon still feels like, okay, like, she's my friend too. She's a good friend of mine too. So he feels protective of her and stuff like that. However, like, the way he went about it was just so disrespectful, irritating. I'm surprised that Lucia did marry him because I just felt like he was literally so obsessed with the fact that Gina and Darian was actually connecting and things like that. And it really ticked me it really ticked me off to my core. And then to find out that the main reason why Shannon really didn't like Darren was because of the fact that Darren, like, he didn't have to go into his father's footstep. He actually has a career that he enjoys and loves, but Shannon didn't have that, and it's like, well, I ain't trying to be funny, like, I'm really not, but it's like, I can't feel sorry for you if, because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that he's not a victim, because I'm pretty sure he is a victim. However, I just don't like the fact that you over there sitting there getting mad at Darren for him having a career that he's passionate about and you don't, when you could have had the same career, but you decided to not, like, come, like, you decided not to rebel. You decided that, hey, you want to go, like, he didn't decide he wanted to go, but you basically didn't push back on it and stuff like that. So, but, and that's what I'm saying. That's not Darren's fault that, like, your father, that both of y'all father, where they have the same father, but, like, it's not Darren's fault that their dad is a piece of ish. It really isn't Darren's fault because, like, and then, like, you see it, like, in a few chapters how the dad is, and oh my goodness, he's a piece of work. It's not even funny. He's a piece of work. It's crazy. He always blaming Darren for things, and, like, he even blamed Darren for, like, what was going on between Shannon and Darren. And it was like, Darren didn't even do anything. Like, of course, Darren is not, like, innocent. He has been taunting him, but he stopped. And, of course, the dad, it just seemed like the dad always wants to see Darren and Shannon just argue and things like that. Not only that, like, again, Shannon got on my nerves. The amount of time that he kept telling Gina that you should reconsider and things like that, it really irritated the crap out of me. Because it's like, why are you doing this? Like, I get it. You are shocked. However, why are you doing this? Why are you worrying about what two grown people do? Okay? Now, if Gina told you to mind your business, you should mind your business. Because if I tell somebody, hey, I don't think this person's right for you, and they be like, mind your business, I'm be like, okay, you right. I don't mind my business. And he wasn't minding his business. He was too busy worrying about Gina and Darren that he didn't really enjoy, like, these days leading up to the wedding and stuff like that. And it was like, it was crazy because there wasn't going to be no wedding. But however, he and Lucia did work out in the end, and there was a wedding and stuff like that. So I thought that was wonderful. I also like the fact that, like, again, there were moments where Gina would get mad at Darren for stuff, and Darren's like, but we're just, we're not really together. We're faking, and it's like it's like Gina realized that she can't fake it with Darren. Something about him, like, again, it clicks. Like when she's with him, it clicks, and it's vice versa with him with her. And I just like the fact that I also, I forgot to mention. Oh my goodness, I did not like. There's another thing I didn't like. I didn't like how the main character was always putting herself down. That really broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie. When she said she's not nothing, she's a slacker, she's this, she's that, she hasn't found like a career path. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, it made me sad, but she was relatable at the same time because it's like, child, that's how I feel myself. Like, of course, I do have a job, but like, can I say that it's a career? No, I'm just doing this job. You feel me? Um, as a activity director, by the way. Um, but yeah, and it's like I like the job. Um, and there's some ups and downs with it, but it's like, is it like what like I truly want to do type of vibe? And again, I could relate to Gina on that note, like not knowing like what she wanted to do, not knowing like her purpose in a sense. And so again, I thought she was relatable with that, but when she kept putting herself down and things like that, it really broke my heart. It's like, no, you're awesome, you're wonderful, and things like that. You just go with the flow, which is okay. Like, if you are the type of person who goes with the flow, that is all right. There's nothing wrong with that. People, um, like, we are different in every way, shape, or form. Like, some people are going to know what they want to do like right there, and others it just take time. They're like late bloomers, which is okay, and stuff like that. So, but I was glad to see that not only at the end did she stand up to herself, because Lucia's mother always puts her down, which I ain't trying to be funny. Oh my goodness. Lucia's mother got on my dang on nerves, because it's like, why are you putting down your daughter's best friend and she ain't did nothing to you? Like, she didn't do nothing to you. She seems wholesome. It's not like she's a bad influence on Lucia. So why are you pressing um Gina? Like, I couldn't stand Lucia. Like, she really got, not Lucia, I mean Annie, Lucia's mother. I could not stand that woman. She really, she really got on my nerves, because it's like there were so many times I wanted Gina to just smack the crap out of her. Like, I wanted anybody to smack the crap out of her. And also, I think it was kind of interesting how people find out that Gina and Darren were in a fake relationship, because there was a moment where Gina and Darren decided that they want their relationship to be real, because like they had developed feelings for each other during this past like couple of days. And so, but there was like a conflict where like Shane and Gina were not Shane. Shannon and Gina was arguing, because Shannon was still telling Gina to break off with Darren, and Gina was like, "No, I'm not doing that. You acting like we together. We not together. We never was together." Like, she's like, yelling at him, and people could hear what she was saying, and it seemed like they misinterpreted what she was saying. And Lucia was like, "Yeah, no, I don't want to be married." And of course, Darren was like, "I'm done," and stuff. However, like Darren and Gina did make up, and like while Gina and Darren was having like a heart to heart, um, there was someone who was listening and recording what Darren had said, because Darren had said that like he was glad that they fake their relationship, because like because like he got to meet her, not only meet her but know her, and just fall in love with the beautiful soul that she is. And of course, the PI, because that was the person who recorded them, he basically said that the person who hired him was Lucia's mother, Annie, and of course she tries to deny it. But you know what? Gina, the badass that she is, because I'm sorry I said that word, but she did such a phenomenal job of just owning like the truth. And basically she told everybody that she and Darren was in a fake relationship and things like that. However, they did fall in love, and she is going to be with him, and she doesn't care what anybody has to say. And she basically gives Annie, Darren and Shannon's father, and even Sharon, her peace of her mind, because it's like, you know, she's completely over how they have been acting this whole entire trip. So yeah, and she and Darren decided that they were going to go to Darren's family, I want to say beach house at Greece, because Darren's family, like, they have I don't want to say a beach house, a vacation house, yeah, a vacation home like on Greece, and so they decided to go there. However, before they do go there, like, Lucia basically um asks Darren and Gina can she comes with, and they do. And of course, Shannon goes there to like make up with Lucia and also apologize to Gina and Darren and things like that. Again, like I said, the wedding does happen. Lucia actually puts her mother in her place. Um and it seemed like even Darren's father apologizes for how the way he was with his son, and he also acknowledged that he's proud of what his son has accomplished, because Darren is I want to say he's a music he's a music producer and stuff like that. So, but yeah, again, like I said, I enjoy the story. I like I like a I like a little fake relationship where the two people actually like each other. And like, I also like the fact that like the twist was the fact that Darren was actually Shannon's brother that Shannon was talking junk about, and like just demon as a bad person. But Gina got to see the real Darren and know that he's not really a bad person, even know his story and how he just was in a a crappy situation and stuff like that. Like, for example, um, Darren was the affair baby. His mom didn't realize that Darren's father was married, and as soon as Darren's father was married, she cut him off um, like she was like, nah, baby, I don't want nothing to do with you. But however, she still ended up pregnant, and of course, Darren's father did pay child support and stuff like that. However, Darren's mother had passed away, and so um Darren's father took him in because Darren's stepmother decided to take him in because he was a kid and stuff like that. And also, like, oh my goodness, Darren's stepmother is such a sweetheart because she looks at him as her own son. Like, she even says, like, she wasn't trying to replace his mother, but however, if he needed someone to talk to, she could be his rock and everything. She is just such a wonderful lady. I'm surprised she still decided to put up with Darren's father BS. Like, they are still married. I don't know how she decided to stick with that man, but there's neither here or there's I don't know what to say about that. Also, Darren and Shannon also have a young assistant. Now I'm thinking her name is Lily, and I know Lucia. She has an older sister. Her name is Benny, and all I have to say is I actually enjoyed the side characters. Like, I thought the side characters was pretty cool, especially Benny and stuff like that, because Benny attitude is kind of like aloof. Well, not like, kind of mixture between aloof and just stoic in a way and stuff. However, it's like it seemed like she got to loosen up a bit, and I thought that was pretty dope. Also enjoyed meeting I want to say, like I said, Darren and Shannon's younger sister. She was pretty cool. Though I would say one thing, I kind of wish that Pixelberry would more make more like would stop using the same faces for the side characters, because it's like, because every time, because like when I saw Darren and Shannon's little sister um face, I was thinking, is that Emma from Alpha? Like the girl that Lupe was like, crushing on. I was like, is that her? And then Shannon was basically Josh from what is it? My Billionaire Baby Daddy, something like that. I can't remember it, but like his face was familiar. Lucia's face was familiar. Shannon, mom slash Darren's stepmom face was familiar. Even Lucia's mama face was familiar. Benny's face was familiar as well. Again, there was a lot of people's faces that were very familiar, and it's like I kind of wish Pixelberry would make more new faces, because every time I look, I was like, I just can't. I was like, oh, Shannon. I'm thinking like, Josh. This is Josh and stuff. But other than the face and the fact that, ooh, Shannon just ticked me off, I actually enjoyed Plus One. It was an actually refreshing story. It kind of reminded me of like the vibe that I got from it. It just kind of makes me think of like the old Pixelberry and stuff like that. So I thought it was pretty cool and things like that. I enjoyed it. Um, I would say if I had to rate Plus One, it would probably be 4 out of 5 stars. Mainly because Shannon pissed me. Mainly because I just kept getting angry at the story, and also, like I said, the faces. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I laughed because I was like, oh, the same faces. I'm gonna need for them to have new faces. But other than that, yeah, I give it a 4 out of 5 stars and stuff like that. So it, like I said, it's a pretty good story. So if you ever want a story that has romance, that is steamy. Also, side note, well, not side note, but I forgot to mention that the intimate scenes was actually pretty nice. I like some of the intimate scenes. And I like the fact that it was kind of like slow burn in a way. I like the fact that you didn't really get to Bound Chicken Wow Wow until like later in the story and not like in the beginning. So I did enjoy that part. But again, like I said, it was a pretty good story. Let me know what you guys think. Like, did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Did you also find Shannon annoying? Not only Shannon, but Annie and the daddy. Ooh, I could go on and on about them, but but I won't. Again, I just want to say, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you making this far. And again, if you have any thoughts and opinions about the story, please let me know in the comments below. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya!